What's up, folks? Happy Saturday. Thanks for coming over to the DFS 5-pack. I'm going to fly solo on the NBA today. Big ups to the Boston Celtics last night for taking down the Miami Heat, moving that series over to 3-2. Kind of figured the Celtics would be primed to win that game. Nice performances by Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and a few others. Not the referees so much, man. It was hard to watch. It was so bumpy. Like reviews on plays that don't need to be reviewed, lasting for 5 minutes long, killing some of the flow of the game. Just was ready for that one to be done in that essence. That being said, we got ourselves another game 5 tonight. We're going to check out the Denver Nuggets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Thoroughly enjoying all the tweets and Instagram posts of the Nuggets being like, oh, got them where we want them now, down 3-1. I don't think they're going to be able to make it 3 in a row. The statistical improbability of that, also playing up against Los Angeles Lakers team featuring Anthony Davis and LeBron James, won't make that any easier. But we are here to talk about DK. So we're just going to do the screen sharing and go through the Draftkings plays again today. We're not going to go through the presentation or anything like that. I would encourage everybody, man, go check out this matchup shop, though, on Overlay. I know a lot of you guys have probably heard us talking about it nonstop. It's really, I don't know. I find it easy to win on the new matchup shop. I found the tournaments to be a little bit harder. But you go in here, and the ones that we already covered today. So if you want to go watch that video, go open it. But pick a league, NBA. Like I think these Grant, Morris, and Caldwell Pope Howard matchups are prime. So go give them a look-see. Give me Dwight Howard plus 4.5. Now I don't know for sure Howard is starting. The nice part about DK is you should be able to you can wait that one out. If Howard is starting, lock him in. But Morris plus 10 against Grant, I already put some money down on that one. Go get it. Yesterday, we talked about Duncan Robinson being free money over Grant Williams. My only hesitation was I should have put more on it. I just bet the 50 on it. It felt like just winning free money. We also did the combo Jaylen Brown and Duncan Robinson. 3 times your buy-in right there as well. Give it a little look-see. But we're here to talk about DK, so let's shift back over there. So we got the 4 studs up top. This is the dilemma that we were in last time out. You can only play you can only play 3 of the 4. Even if you move over and take them out of your captain spot, like there's just no way, unless you punt the captain spot, to play all 4 of them. And punting the captain spot is literally one of the dumbest things that you can do. So we're not going to get there. I like the Denver guys today. Denver's going to play big minutes. They are going to play their hearts out. We've seen this is when they play their hardest. I kind of expect them to win this game. Wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers win because, they're the more talented team. We all know that. They have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And I like Jokic, Murray, but one's LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The other one are a couple of up-and-comers that I'm huge fans of. But for this game, Game 5, I like these guys. And if you want to go Jokic in the captain spot, I'm on board. I might actually go Murray there today because I like Murray. Really promising what we've seen out of him the last couple of days. This dude, what's been his minutes the last couple of games? 44, 44, 45. He's been rock solid. Jamal Murray is my most likely candidate to make the captain spot tonight because it makes roster construction significantly easier because then I can throw in Jokic. And I'm thinking LeBron James over Anthony Davis. They're both listed as questionable. They're both playing. Davis has 16 rebounds over 3 games is giving me a little cause for pause on him. I think Denver plays hard here, so I think you see LeBron fighting a little bit harder. LeBron is my preference over Anthony Davis today. Not saying I'm right or wrong, just saying that's kind of how I feel about the situation, which then leads us to who else can we roster? Clearly the Rondos and the Porters and the Grants of the world are out of it. The guy that makes a lot of sense that I'm sure a lot of us will run to is going to be Monty Morris. I love how he's played in this series. He's going to make it for me. He really helps with my cap. And then I got 3,700 per offensive guy left. Well, you do have KCP, but he's going to be a little too expensive because there's nobody at the 2K mark or under that we have any interest in rostering. So I'm fine with KCP. I won't get there. Kuzma only in deep GPPs. Danny Green, he's been off lately. I'm assuming Dwight Howard's going to get the start again, which is going to move us now down to a situation where the last couple of guys that we can fit into our lineup. Man, how Gary Harris has plummeted. I don't hate Harris at all. In fact, I think he probably makes a lot of sense in this format, but he has not played well in this series. 6 boards through 4 games, 4 total assists, 1 steal, 0 blocks. He's playing terribly. Now, he has got a huge price decrease, so I expect him to get some love today. And if you want to go with him, if you were to take him out of your lineup, what would that mean? And then you could get Alex Caruso and Gary Harris. I can understand that. As long as Dwight Howard is starting, he is an absolute priority for me. The other option right here is going to be Torrey Craig. So he would fit into our initial build. And then that gets me Monty Morris, who I feel very, very comfortable with. I would say that I'm not excited about Torrey Craig. Wait a minute. I have more money than I realized. Because I put in the wrong Morris. That makes more sense. Because I like Murray, Jokic, and James right there. And then assuming that Dwight Howard is starting, he becomes a must in my opinion. You can play around with him at the captain spot. The problem is it still doesn't really get you what you want. I messed around with it a little bit this morning, so I'll probably stick with Jamal Murray, who helps my cap space significantly, Monty Morris, and then Torrey Craig's a throw-in. I'm not excited about Torrey Craig. If you want to get off here and go anywhere else, I have zero arguments with you on this one. Torrey Craig is one of the least inspiring DFS players that's ever walked the face of the earth. He's played 15, 20, and 23 minutes collectively the last 3 games. I'm on board with that. Meandered into double digits in each of those games. This is simply the last spot that I have available and what I find to be the best option. If you prefer Plumlee or JaVale McGee, I get it. I trust McGee absolutely zero. He has seen very little run, and he's seen collectively less run throughout the series. So that's not where I'd want to go with my money. But this is very likely. This lineup has a good chance to make it for me. Now, if Dwight Howard's not starting, I'm extremely turned off by that. I thought he'd have a big role in this series. He played last game. He played decent minutes. He played well with the starting unit. I'm assuming he'll be starting again. But I wouldn't say he's like a lock for 30 again or anything like that. I just think at this price tag, he will start and you lock him in for sure. So that's what I got for today, guys. If you do go and sign up for Overlay, if you create a new account, we've been talking about the promotion we're running with them. Please screenshot your deposit initially for brand new players. Send it to me so I can offer you a free membership to our website, the DFS 5-pack. Instead of buying a membership, this gives you the opportunity to deposit some money, double it up, and get a free membership. I mean, that's just extra money. Everybody wins right there, baby. So have a good day. We will be back talking football and whatnot later. We'll talk some baseball. Have a good one.